Alrighty, so I literally just a few minutes ago did the sort of like free-to-play Estarossa showcase where we only had, you know, base cosmetics, no paid cosmetics or anything like that. I'm still only 1/6. That's not changed. I'm not planning on summoning anymore. It is what it is. So his CC is a little bit lower because we don't have, you know, as many ultimate levels as you maybe want on him, but we do have, I'll hide my camera, we do have all of his cosmetics maxed out except for I'm not maxing out his SSR cosmetic for the outfit. I did go ahead and max this one out, and I'll explain why, and I didn't max this one out either, and it's because I'm assuming they're probably going to give away, or not give away, but they're probably going to come out with a seasonal outfit for him or some sort of special outfit at some point, and if I don't worry about upgrading this one, then I'm already missing a weapon slot here. I'll just go ahead and buy the whole cosmetic set, and I'll be able to just upgrade the UR one whenever it comes out. So I'm not really a big fan of this one regardless, not that it really matters. I could potentially save a little bit of money and just upgrade this one, and then whenever the new outfit set comes out, wait the 2 weeks, buy the weapon and outfit with diamonds, or I could just bite the bullet and upgrade this one and then just buy the weapon. But depending on how it looks, I'll make that assessment whenever it comes out. But either way, we do have all of his cosmetics and everything. I'm going to go with a little bit more aggressive team here. I think we're going to go for CC food just to see how it goes. My biggest problem with this team so far is that the CC on it is not what you would really want it to be. I'm at 8 mil box CC, so I don't have the greatest. Like, it could definitely be higher, but you know, Melly's missing a cosmetic. I don't think Sigurd's cosmetics are completely maxed out, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I have 2 SSR ones that are unmaxed out. I have 3 SSR weapons that are unmaxed out and 3 SSR haircuts that are unmaxed out. But all of the UR stuff is maxed out on him. I do have his Holy Relic. I think the CC's okay. It's not too bad. We're going to go aggressive with it because we already have the cosmetics and everything. So we're not going to be using Chandler. We're going to be using CC food to hopefully go first, if possible. And we'll see how that goes. I did see that Nagato put out a video today. As of the time I'm recording this, it'll be yesterday by the time this comes out. But Demon Hendrickson seems to be a very interesting character to use, which could potentially be really fun. I think I'm going to personally wait and see what Ominous Nebula Zeldris does first before I sort of bite the bullet on that, because I think it would be a huge waste of resources if I just invested into Demon Hendrickson and bought extra cosmetics and everything like that for him, when maybe a potentially like much better unit for the team is right around the corner. So I'm going to hold off on that, because Demon Hendrickson, although is really cool and I like Hendrickson a lot, but I would have to get him from 90 to level 100. I'm missing, I think, 2 headpieces, 1 outfit, and 1 weapon, if I'm not mistaken. So that's quite a few cosmetics that I'd have to buy, which is not really what you would want to do right now, considering, you know, all of the stuff that we've already had to buy for this team. I mean, not only just his stuff, but making sure that the demons are all good. So yeah, I'm just kind of trying to play it safe there a little bit. I don't know how easy it will be to get through this shield. We'll try to use this, I guess, and then maybe another AoE. And I'm kind of interested to see if I can use the covert action skill to do a good amount of damage on Liz. But I think we'll actually try to kill whatchamacallit. Oh, never mind. We kill him anyway because he becomes encroached. Who's this going to hit? Alright, I didn't really care to hit him because we're not lowered by him at all, so he was basically doing nothing for the team as it was, and we miss out on the encroachment there, so that's a little unfortunate. I probably should have targeted her. That is the one thing that I'm sort of getting used to. This team is a little bit weird with, you know, once you hit a certain amount of encroachments, or not encroachment, once you hit a certain amount of darkness stacks on the character, they will gain encroachment, which lowers their stats by a ton, but it's only for 1 turn, and then when it expires, it gets rid of all of their darkness stacks. So you definitely have to play it smart, or else you're gonna kind of end up wasting some of your you know, stacks and everything like that. So I think I would be better off using the amplify cards here, so we're gonna go with that instead. I have a level 3 extort, surprisingly, so that should lower stats by quite a bit. This should kill, and then let's see how much damage we get out on Escanor here. Bam. Wow, okay, so I didn't crit. I had a ton of buffs. That was really, really bizarre, really disappointing, actually. Okay. Wait, maybe because he's the last character left. I've noticed that it's harder to kill the last character because there's not as many darkness stacks and stuff like that on the field. Because if you don't know, darkness stacks also increase your own character's basic stats by 5% per darkness stack. So that's also another contributing factor that's making the team hit really hard. So definitely interesting there. I guess let's move on. Alrighty, so we have another Ludo team. He does out-CC us, so that's quite interesting. Luckily, Sigurd is the only one getting out-CC'd here, which he might go for Sigurd to try to prevent some of the extra like damage stacks and stuff that we're going to put on. I guess we'll have to see. Okay, he goes for Estarossa instead. I'm assuming he's going to use the Amplify here. Hopefully we have enough crit resistance and crit defense to not get crit. We do pretty well. Only issue being we're very low on HP now, so alright. I really think that he had a pretty decent chance to win there. I mean, maybe Melee was gonna do decent damage, but I don't know. I think he probably should have played that out. Alrighty, so now we're in Champ 1, which is a bit concerning because I'm pretty sure there's a good chance that we're going to get out-CC'd quite a bit if we're in Champ 1. But, who knows? He has quite low CC. Let's go ahead and use this first. And then, I guess we'll just go ahead and... I think we'll try to get a little bit of damage out on Chandler. So that way we can hopefully... Okay, I was expecting evasion food here. So that's why I used the melee card first, but kind of weird. Alright, so that should make him a lot easier to kill after he puts his taunt up. Got another covert action skill, so that's kind of nice. We have more AoEs as well, so that could work out pretty good for us. Disables my man, but it's not really that big of a deal. They still have Extort. So this is something that you also have to be kind of wary of. You don't want to use that skill too early, because without a lot of darkness stacks or whatever, it really doesn't do that much. So we're going to use, I think, something like this, and then we'll try to get some decent damage out, I think, on Estarossa. So we're going to get countered here. That actually did a pretty decent amount to them, even with being disabled. Covert action. He's encroached, so 400k almost. Which, that's a level 2. Okay, and then I'm pretty sure he's going to quit at this point. But, yeah, that's looking pretty nuts. That's looking pretty good. I think, obviously, the more that I play with the team, the better I'm going to get with it. Obviously, the whole darkness stacks thing is very interesting. When it applies encroachment is also very interesting. So I think I've got to be very wary and attentive to figuring out when that stuff is going to proc if I really want to play this team the best that it can be played. But I really do love the Demon team. I've always been a really big fan of the Demon team. So I am definitely interested in seeing how it sort of progresses, because they're starting to come out with Demon Holy Relics, which I think is going to be a big factor on like how good this team ends up becoming. Encroachment again, level 2. 361. That's pretty crazy. Like, this is ungeared PvP. I wanted to make sure that I did ungeared, by the way, because I just did ungeared with the free-to-play Estarossa. So I wanted to see what the difference was going to be. Which then again, obviously there's going to be a little bit of a difference with like the teams that I'm going against and card RNG luck and everything like that. So I don't know. Let's go ahead and do something like this, I guess. Why not? But, yeah, I don't know exactly what I was saying before I said what I just said, but he's pretty cool so far. I really like the Demon team. Oh, I was, saying about the Holy Relics and stuff. We'll talk about it a little bit more in just a second. Alrighty, what do we got? Okay, interesting. Doesn't out-CC. Kind of surprised that we're not getting out-CC, honestly. Like, when I'm in Champ 1, normally I'm getting out-CC'd, so... kind of interesting there. I'm not going to worry about Gother too much just yet, I don't think. So let's try to get rid of Melee if possible. Oh, I think it's a bot. I think I'm playing in the middle of the day. It's literally 2:34 p.m. for me. So I wasn't expecting bots, I guess, but I don't know. I guess this is a decent chance to just show damage and stuff, but okay. 3 darkness stacks out on him. He doesn't have any way to like taunt or anything, so I guess the only thing to worry about is him life-stealing back a decent amount of HP there. He's putting up the melee or the Gother debuff, which is unfortunate because I could have merged here and got ult next turn, which I guess I still could, but it would de-rank those cards and I wouldn't be able to use them this turn. So that's probably not the greatest idea, but maybe. Yeah, damn. It's not going to give me the ult right away, so I think I'm going to go for maybe this, and this. We'll go ahead and try to get rid of melee, because this will put on encroachment, I think. Yeah, so that encroaches. Boom. 142k, not bad at all. 77k there is not too bad. Okay, I don't hate it. Okay, not too many Estarossa cards. I'll worry about him more once he starts to get higher up on ult level. But so far so good, I think. Doesn't reduce my ultimate move gauge yet. Okay, decent damage there. So I'm getting a little worried. This should finally remove one, right? Yeah, so that one removed one. Because he's getting pretty decent ult levels. So I think more or less I need to try to get rid of Elizabeth, because she's going to be a big problem. So I think let's go for that. Should put on encroachment, I think. So we'll use this because he'll have max stacks, and then just in case we'll use the melee amplify card. So that does encroach. Ooh, God. You see the health just disappear from the health bar. Alright, didn't really want to hit him, but whatever. That's fine. Looking good. I think we're in a good spot, because we'll be able to encroach him next turn. Interested to see... Ooh, this might do a lot of damage. Okay, not too bad. He did just get Gother's Holy Relic off. I think we go for this, though. I think we can go for the AoE that'll put encroachment on. We should be able to kill there, hopefully, and then we'll use the darkness, or the covert action on him. Already good damage there. This was a little bit of an overkill, I think. Boom. 135k, not bad at all. And then... Shoo! 262, not bad. Pretty nice. Alright, moving on. Alrighty, last game here. Okay, we have a bond team. This should be pretty fun, I think, because the bond team is a very interesting one, because melee will take a lot of damage, but Estarossa deals really good damage to the bond team. So let's go ahead and use both of these. We'll try to get a little bit more damage out on Arthur, so that way we can hopefully kill him next turn if possible. Really good damage there, actually, because like these covert action skills will just melt this team. Like, it does insanely well. So I think if he buffs up here, I won't be too afraid, because he's putting on ignites as well, so that'll lower our damage a little bit. I'm wanting to use Melee's skill before I hit here, which I'm hoping the rupture doesn't proc the Holy Relic. I don't think it will, but you never know. I think we'll use the flood skill on him after that. Okay, we don't proc that. Very good. He's encroached now. Boom. 358k. I think him being a blue unit was best case scenario. I know people were like, oh, why wasn't he a darkness unit? It would have been perfect. He should have been a darkness unit, but he has type advantage over the entire bond team, which is really good, because I think that was a big concern that people had was, oh no, I'm using the assault mode melee team again. Bond's just gonna wreck him, or wreck the team or whatever again. But with him being blue, even if melee dies, it's not the worst thing in the world, because they can prioritize or just use it. It's mainly AoEs. They can AoE all they want and kill him, no problem, like whatever. But it's pretty hard for them to get around, you know, Estarossa, because he just does so much damage to their team. Don't really want to do it like this, but I can't get to... Well, I might have been able to get to Kyo there. I don't know. Maybe I underestimated myself there. He's going to get the ult off. It's fine. He's encroached, so it shouldn't deal too much damage. Or, well, I mean, it'll probably still do good damage because we have a lot of ignite stacks on and everything, but he's lowered by 40% across the board. Boom. Dude, 38k. All right, impressive. I like that. Might as well go ahead and use this. I think we'll go ahead and use... Actually, let's extort first. We'll use this, and then hopefully... I don't really care who it kills. Hopefully it kills Bond, preferably. Maybe I should have targeted there. I might be a little ambitious here, but... Boom. Okay. Very good. Doesn't have encroachment on, still does 100k. So that's with 3 darkness stacks, I think. So... honestly, pretty fun. Like, super fun unit. Like, I really like the demon team as it is. He's sick. Gotta say, I wasn't super happy with him without cosmetics. Like, he's kind of okay, and you kind of have to run a slower team, running Chandler and everything, which, you know, obviously the CC on the team's still pretty low, so when I get higher up in the brackets and everything like that, I might still have to end up running the slower team with Chandler and everything like that, and I still want to run it with Demon Hendrickson as well, because he uses all AoE, which is definitely what you want for him, which is counterintuitive to Trader Melee, which I think was the point, but either way, still super fun. That was impressive. I like that quite a bit. So either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.